Jigsaw
We're
rolls
just
up
going
on the
one-on-one?
tricycle. You beating him to death with that tricycle?
I'm popping his tires.
Oh man,
Popping his taking him right out. Yeah, he's pop one tire. He's gonna skid,
Real,
and then I'm curb stomp.
real shit.
Dante, can you hear that? Fire Nick, fire Nick, fire Nick.
Honestly, I'm glad you brought that up. Because I just thought about this. I went to my venue this week and talked to the girl who went to the same game you did to see Big Dick Nick's retirement,
Mm-hmm.
and they lost that game.
Yes, they did.
They didn't show us the ceremony or anything on TV, so I
There was no ceremony.
Did he just run out with the team?
Like, kind of. He led the Eagles in a chant and kind of said what's up. It was pretty uninspiring, and I don't know what they were planning to do, but it wasn't great.
Okay.
You wouldn't have, if you would have went, you just be like, oh, Nick Foles is here saying what's up.
That's sad. They didn't do anything at halftime or anything?
No. He said what's up to the fans. They were like, it's Nick Foles' retirement. And that's about it. He led an Eagles chant and a Fly Eagles Fly chant, and that was about it.
We deserved to lose that game. That's why. That's why we lost that game. That's crazy.
I mean, I guess he wasn't being retired. Like, his jersey wasn't being retired. He was just retiring as an Eagle, which I feel like that was misconstrued. But yeah.
Well,
for those that don't know, we're talking about the Eagles. Welcome back to the Unfiltered Show. Yeah.
It's been a good week.
It's been a good week for Philly sports.
I guess for some Philly sports,
kinda. We'll get into that. Yeah. Not for all. What do you? We're gonna start off hot with the Eagles.
Yeah, might as well. Let's get right into it.
Right off the bat,
rip the Band-Aid off.
Fire Nick or no?
Absolutely.
Is he to blame or is Hurts to blame?
He's to blame for sure.
What's the percentage that you think with their split between the two of them?
I'd go as far as 75 Nick, 25 Hurts.
Okay.
For sure.
Do you think they should get a new quarterback? They need a new quarterback or no?
No. I mean, I feel like I keep saying the same thing, because everybody's complaining about Hurts when in the last game. I mean, I gotta look up his stats real fast, but just in general, the last game he was down his two leading receivers. A lot of injuries on the offensive line, and just in general, the play calling, absolute dog shit. I mean, I could have drew up better plays with my left hand and a box of crayons than what Nick Sirianni was calling out there.
I'm gonna throw some stats out for you.
Go ahead.
You might have seen this maybe. 68% completion percentage, 930 passing yards, 6 touchdowns, 6 total touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 85.7 QB rating. Other guy, 68.6 completion percentage, 904 passing yards, 6 total touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 89.7 quarterback rating. Do you know who the two are?
The first one was Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was probably Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what a guess! I don't know why, because today someone actually said to me man, the Chiefs are so good right now, and I was just I mean their defense for sure. Their defense might be number 1 in the league.
It's up there.
It's gotta be top 5 in every rushing, secondary, and just overall defense. Gotta be top 5 in every category. But the offense, I mean, Travis Kelce had an okay game for Travis Kelce. He had 8 catches for 87 yards. And that was because Rashee Rice tore his shit and is probably
Mahomes
done.
tore it.
Mahomes tore his shit.
Did you see that?
I did. I mean, that wasn't really that. Obviously, that's not
all for DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, for Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, yeah, that's crazy.
Or both.
But just in general, like the offense has not been great. They have one good game. Pacheco is still hurt. I mean, don't be wrong. Mahomes wins them the games for sure. He gets them where they need to be. But at the end of the day, defense is just disgusting. Um, Hurts is real fast. Hurts's stats for the game we were absolute dog shit. He had 158 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 8 rushes for 20 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, 2 fumbles though.
Two
right?
fumbles, yes, but one was a sack, like a sack strip, which I don't count as his fault because the offensive line's ass. The second one,
I think he has to feel it a little better, but
I mean, for sure. But also, if you know,
what was the second one? I forget.
I feel
like it was like very similar.
Yeah, I feel like it was also a strip sack, to be honest. But I know the first one it was most likely his fault, and then the second one, it was when he was like trying to like escape, and they slapped the ball out of the back of his hand.
Mm.
I feel like that one you have to feel hurts a little more, and then the second one is because our offensive line was ass. And
he definitely has poor feel in the pocket sometimes, and
I think so.
But like, because I don't know if Sweat is weak or Baker Mayfield's strong, but I don't know if you saw the play where Sweat got around on a strip sack, had his hand pushing the ball down, and Baker somehow pinned it against his leg and didn't fumble it.
I did not see that play. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I stopped watching after the second half because
Baker's been playing out of his mind.
Nothing. The Bucs played out of their mind. The Bucs
they just game plan better than us.
Yeah,
and then when we were coming back at one point, the strip sack happened, so that was that killed it all.
But your point right there, they game plan better than us. You're right, they absolutely do because
much better.
Our coach is
Fangio had his pants down the whole game.
Honestly, I don't know
after the first drive, like you got to adjust, and they did. They were just getting tick and tacked all the way down the field.
I mean, also though, not to let go of the defense. I think for the first quarter, I think the offense was on the field for 1 minute, and then I think the Buccaneers were on the field for 11 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't great. The offense didn't do great either.
Yeah.
But they could have played a different defense. Never pressed. Never jammed at the line.
Field position was fucked twice because of a muff punt and then just a fumble. The defense didn't play great, yes, but at the end of the day, they were put in, the worst position. The hottest day of the year, it felt like 104 over there, or 110. Everybody's already enough injuries. Reed Blankenship's vomiting on the sidelines. Defense really was just down immensely, and then the offense just did nothing to help at all. Nick Sirianni is just the worst clock management and game planner I've ever seen, and it's embarrassing, and he needs to be out.
Did you see how many rushes do you think Barkley had after his 60-yard run?
Probably 2.
He had 1, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, also, like everybody's been saying, first drive of the game, Barkley touched the ball once.
Yeah, I don't know why we're just. Even if you're not gonna run, get him in space a little bit. Hurts missed that pass. The game would have been different. Even Brady said, rolling to your right, then throwing right like that. Often the ball floats on you. So,
fair.
If Brady's saying, I can't dispute it, I guess.
Fair.
Still should have put it somewhere in bounds. Barkley catches it, and worse, he gained 40.
Yeah,
but
at that point,
it's a blow and play. But other than that, the Eagles aren't looking great. Thankfully, we don't. It's a bye week this week. Maybe they'll figure some shit out. Get Hassan Reddick back.
Need AJ Brown and Devonta Smith.
AJ Brown's been putting up posts on Instagram that it's his turn now, so maybe he's feeling better. Going to be back out there. Devontae, we'll see. Hopefully, the bye week gives him enough time for the concussion. Same with Lane, and then same with who else got hurt? Not Dickerson. Cam Jurgens got hurt last game, but I don't know if that was just cramps.
Blankenship, I thought was sick. Actually,
I think he was sick too. And then someone else got hurt in the offensive line. Oh, not Mekhi. Did Mekhi Becton get hurt?
Yeah, but I thought he came back in. I can't remember though. But either way, yeah, we needed a bye week to get away, get our minds right, and then just hopefully get a new coach or just make Kellen Moore the head coach or interim head coach. I think Nick's had his time. I feel like we're back to the 10-1 and then the debacle. So I feel like it's just time to move on. He's done good, but it was, let's be honest, it was the offensive and defensive coordinators that we had, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. I think it was Makai back then. Did you see the Darius Slate crap?
No.
So Slay went on Micah Parsons' podcast on, I guess, Monday. Talk about the game, and he was talking about like CJGJ, and he was joking about like how he talks a lot of trash, and he was like, you got to be able to back that trash talk up, because sometimes that when you have a bad game, you gotta back your trash talk up. Kind of calling him out on having a bad game. Not that Slay had a good game, so I don't know what he's talking about, but he was just like kind of joking and laughing about the game, even though I don't know.
It's not really joking or laughing matter.
People were saying that like he's like being too light about it, and then also kind of being passive aggressive towards CJGJ, and people want him to take his captaincy away.
I mean, that's a little.
I don't know. He's not been having. I mean, Slay like will have like a game where he gives up one catch, and then he'll get cooked by.
I mean,
who cooked him? Sterling Shepard, and then he dropped it, and then they called it incomplete. Yeah, Mike Evans cooked CJGJ.
Yeah, true. I mean, he cooked the whole team. Let's be real. I mean, yeah, it's stupid drama as usual. I mean, I'm not gonna look too deep into it until like something actually happens from it. You know, I'm not. Maybe Darius Slay is known to be a jokester, and I mean, so is CJGJ. So it might have just been all just light, like joking. But I mean, honestly,
hopefully,
Slay is the captain. If he wants to say that CJGJ had a bad game, I mean, because he did. I mean, he's missing easy tackles, easy interceptions, missing reads, getting cooked by everybody. I mean, he looked horrible last game. So I mean, if anybody can say something, it's the captain. So,
but you would say it to them, not on a podcast.
Well, yeah, but I mean, who knows? He could have already said, they could have already like chit chatted and banged up. I mean, did you hear what Hurts said at the interview at the post game conference? I mean,
I heard he just took accountability for everything for the most part.
Well, I mean, honestly, I saw someone say it sounded like a Reddit post, and or a Pinterest memotional picture or something. And honestly, I agree. I mean,
that's usually what he sounds like, though.
I mean, that's the only thing I would say is like, I don't know. And he doesn't answer the questions. I feel like I want straight answers. Stop talking in circles. That's my only gripe with Jalen Hurts right now.
Mm-hmm.
Answer the questions that are asked.
I guess let's see what happens in the bye week now. Hopefully they injure everyone. I'll chalk it up to injuries. I mean, they're 2-2. I guess if we said that at the beginning of the year, we would have been like, all right with it. I guess
2-2 is fair. 500 is fair for sure. I was expecting 3-1, but could be worse.
Come back and
get be worse.
We get the Browns. They're not too hot either, but we'll see. We'll talk about that next time.
Yes.
Any final Eagles words before we go? Do you think Nick will be fired when we talk next week?
Absolutely not.
No,
Nick will get fired unless they go like if they lose the next two. Honestly, if they lose to Cleveland, he's probably out. But
we'll see.
I give him 2 at least.
Are we gonna win or lose the bye week?
We'll see what the media says. Well, let's see what happens on the media after his Darius Slay stuff and CJ.
Oh, they've already talked about it a lot today. I've been reading and hearing about it on the radio.
We'll
see. It's
we'll see if
definitely something.
We'll see if it actually comes up and someone actually tweets or says something.
But yeah, we'll go. Next, we got the Sixers had their media day.
Yes.
Yeah, they had their media day. Everyone's
I saw the pictures.
Excited.
Yeah.
Everyone's excited. Embiid was talking about the team and Paul George was talking about we got the recipe. I didn't hear a lot from Maxey, but I'm sure he talked. I just didn't see it. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, the Sixers starting up soon, preseason, I think, in a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully, they get to a good groove. And
Embiid has supposedly lost 30 pounds. So we'll see if that helps with his fitness a little bit. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully, not Embiid. Hopefully, the role players start to get a nice groove with Embiid. Hopefully, they get like some preseason. I don't know how many times I have to talk about preseason, but hopefully they
No preseason for them. Also, is your microphone muted?
no.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I think the screen just glitched. All good. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I mean, not much on the Sixers yet. We'll see. We'll get some more talks once the preseason starts. See how the guys are playing and everything. Excited to see how McCain plays with everybody. Excited to see them all together for the first. We'll see. I mean, I guess how much they actually play.
Yeah, hopefully they get some time in preseason.
How many games you want out of Embiid? There's 6, I think.
Oh, in preseason or in general?
In preseason, I don't care. We'll talk about regular season.
Preseason, 2.
That's fair.
I want at least 2. I feel
like to see a little bit. All right. Next, we got the Flyers, who have started preseason. They got smoked by the Bruins 4-1. They got they lost to the Islanders 4-3 the other night. Yeah, 4-3 the other night.
Playing well though. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's been assisting and
Michkov has a few goals.
He does. He has a few assists. The first game he had 2
couple assists. Tonight he did. He assisted Konechny. He has 4 assists so far this year. Michkov.
Very nice.
So he's looking good. 4 assists, and he's got I think it's 2 or 3 goals. First game October 11th, so we'll talk more about them. But otherwise, I don't think they're going to be great this year, but we'll see. They'll maybe they surprise people like they did last year.
I was about to say we have a lot of young talent. We could probably do what we did last year, sneak into the playoffs. That's not bad.
Well, we ended up missing the playoffs last year.
Well, I'm saying that's why hopefully this year.
This time we'll sneak in this year.
Sneak in, so we can actually get some experience for. Has Konechny been in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yes, with Giroux and Voracek. Right?
Yeah, they've been there.
Who hasn't been there yet out of the young players? Like, obviously, we have new goalies and stuff, so...
I think, like, Frost hasn't. Michkov, obviously. Sealer. I can't remember if Sanheim has been to the playoffs or
not.
Frost,
maybe? Frost, probably not.
Owen Tippett hasn't. Farabee. Yeah, I mean, most of them, but all good. Now for the main event. Phillies. Playoffs starting this week.
Yes, sir.
They are waiting on the Mets versus the Brewers. Mets won the first game so far. Good.
I was gonna say I saw Detroit won their first.
Detroit beat the Astros. The Royals in 10 years or something. The Royals beat the Orioles.
Wow.
And the Padres are beating the Braves currently. So, yeah, we're waiting on the Brewers-Mets. It'll be a good series. I think we have a good chance to beat either one of them for sure. Mets are hot, but we have the tools. Hopefully they're getting good rest, getting good practice in. Hopefully the rest is just good enough for them to like help with Harper's elbow and wrist, help with whatever. Obviously we get the bye, so we could set the rotation. So we're going to probably go Wheeler. Supposedly there's a chance that we're going to see Nola go game 3 instead of game 2 because Sanchez has been really good at home. But I think they're going to go Wheeler, Nola, Sanchez.
I was going to say, I feel like Nola with more experience wouldn't be the worst actually away because he's probably been that spot more than obviously Sanchez has, so it might be smarter. You're right. I wouldn't hate it.
I think Nola ends going to end up going too, though, because he's also really good at home. It'll depend who we play, I'm sure, too.
We'll see.
But we have a good chance against either. Need the offense to wake up for sure. Got to start early. Don't try and hit home runs. Keep it simple. Get on base, get some steals, get those runs, and hopefully Harper gets his good rest. Cassie stays hot. Remuto picks it up a little bit. Bohm gets back to the mid-season. Schwarber just keep raking. Trey's still been good the last couple weeks. And the bullpen's got to do what the bullpen does.
Yep.
Hopefully we're, by the time we're talking next week, we're in the NLCS by then.
Yeah, I can't believe they really wild card was like the day after a double.
Yeah.
Like they just played a doubleheader, the Mets and the Braves, and now they're playing today. It's crazy.
Yep. Who's your X factor for the Phillies?
I think Bohm for sure.
Bohm.
I think Bohm needs to have.
You want to see Bohm or Casty in the 4 spot?
I think I want to see Bohm there still. He's been good all season. I mean, he was batting 300 for like the longest time. I mean, All-Star. Was he in the MVP voting for a little bit or no? Because he didn't
early
have
on,
home runs. Yeah,
early on in the year,
he was batting like 350 for like a good couple months. So
yeah, he was hot for a while. He cooled off. He got hurt.
He did, but I think Bohm, if he can be clutch, because Harper's going to have to swing big, and if Harper ends up getting on or get like not by a home run, we need Bohm to be ready behind him to hit the runs in we need. So
yeah,
hopefully
I
he's
think
ready for the moment.
I think obviously Harper's an obvious one, so I'm not going to use him. I think the middle lineup is going to be the big. If Nick stays hot and Stott can just figure out something, get on for the middle lineup, I think will be good. If Stott just figures that middle lineup up, settles it down for Marsh and everyone and Realmuto behind him, will be pretty good.
Yeah.
I think right now prediction we'll just do for the series, or who you think's we're gonna play, Mets or Brewers?
I think we're gonna play the Brewers. I think the Mets are a little too tired, too many games back to back to.
They're up 1-0. They only got to win one more game.
I think they're gonna.
Brewers take the next 2 still.
Yeah, at home. I know they're hot, but that's all gonna catch up again. They've been playing back to back games. I mean, I know they usually do, but someone's gonna get tired eventually. But I mean, I could be wrong. But I think the Brewers are gonna pull it out.
All right, we'll talk next. No, actually, by the time next week comes, it'll be like mid-series. Do you think we win the NLCS no matter who we play, Brewers or Mets?
Yeah, I would say
Best of
so.
5. What do you think? Phillies.
I think we win in 3 or win in 4.
4. We go 3-1.
Yeah, they're probably going to take 1 because the pitching obviously as the further you get down the bullpen, pitching can get rough. Let's be real. Right. So
take it 3-1. Mets or Brewers? Who you rather play?
I think the Brewers because the Mets are super hot right now. So hopefully they cool down into missing the series because if they continue this and keep winning, we might be in some trouble.
Rhys Hoskins gonna come back and cause some chaos.
I mean, honestly, I don't know if he's been having a really good season. I mean, the Brewers are in the playoffs though, so they have been playing.
He's been alright. He was batting like 210, has 25 home runs or something like that.
That's Rhys Hoskins for you right there, Vincent. That is, I should have guessed. I should have known. The averages are always averaging.
But yeah,
we'll see next week.
We'll see. I think that they'll get to the NLCS. I think the Padres are gonna beat the Dodgers.
Wow. I mean, that's 2 monster houses right there.
Who do you got for? So you got Phillies versus Brewers, Dodgers versus who?
Probably the Padres.
And then
I think the Braves are also just too depleted and going to get tired.
AL, you got who's going to win, Orioles or Royals?
I know the Royals won today, but I think the Orioles wake up and come back.
And then, so you got Yankees, Orioles, and then you got who's going to win, Tigers, Astros?
I think the Astros are going to win the next 2. Sadly, I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but the Astros are the Astros.
The Astros are. Verlander not on the roster.
Again?
Yeah, they didn't put him on the playoff roster.
Again.
So you have Yankees,
They could always add
Orioles.
him on though, right?
Yeah, for next round. And then Guardians versus the Royals. Or Orioles. No, Guardians versus the Astros.
Or yeah.
Yeah. I think the Tigers are gonna get through. They're gonna surprise some people.
I hope
Royals are gonna
so.
I think the Royals get through. And then Phillies, Brewers, and Padres, Dodgers. I think in the end you get Phillies, Padres, and Royals, Guardians.
The only
I think
time will
that
tell. We have a lot of games to watch still.
Phillies, Guardians would be a cool one.
Yeah, I mean,
As long as the Phillies are there, you got a chance. They have a chance, hopefully.
the Indians. I'm sorry, the Guardians haven't been there since they were the Indians.
Yeah, like 8 years ago.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember who was on the team.
It was against the Cubs.
Yes, exactly that series, and they lost.
Yes, they did. That was the Cubs.
They lost in Game 6.
It was 2016, so it was 8 years ago. They lost in Game 7.
Oh, it was Game 7.
They
Anthony Rizzo. Oh, Chris Bryant to Anthony Rizzo.
in extra innings, Cubs scored 2. Right, yes, right. It was Rizzo, Chris Bryant, Schwarber, I think. Yep.
Yeah.
Dexter Fowler,
David Ross,
Wilson Contreras, Addison Russell,
lots of good players.
Javi Baez, Jason Hayward.
Wow, it's crazy. All those players still in the league, just not on that team.
Guardians had Lindor, Kipnis, Jose Ramirez still, Coco Crisp.
Wow.
Yeah.
Coco Crisp.
It'd be cool to see them.
What a team. I love Coco.
Before we go on to our final topic with you, what kind of immaculate group would you like to do today? Baseball does have the Phillies in it.
We could do baseball then. I could figure something out.
What do you got? Phillies Twins.
Jim Thome.
Yep. Phillies Pirates.
Andrew McCutchen is the obvious one.
Yeah,
let's go obvious.
Phillies Guardians.
Grady Sizemore.
Mm-hmm. Carlos Santana would have been another one too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. He played first.
Now we got Twins Hall of Fame.
Gotta go Joe Mauer.
I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame yet.
He's not in the Hall of Fame yet?
Damn. Unless he just got in last year. I don't remember.
Let's wait then. Let's not take that chance. Do you have any? I don't know any Minnesota all old Minnesota Twins.
Old Minnesota Twins. Let's see. Kirby Puckett probably.
Sure.
You could still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Next, we got Pirates Hall of Fame.
Roberto Clemente?
Yeah, he's definitely in there for sure.
I honestly couldn't think of anybody else.
Next, we got Guardians / Indians Hall of Fame.
Wild Thing.
Yeah, he's not a real person.
Oh, my fault. I don't know. Grady Sizemore's probably not in it yet.
He's not, even though we can't use him again.
Oh, true, we can't. I don't even know any old. I can't think of any old Indians right now or Guardians.
Obviously, no Guardians are in the Hall of Fame.
Well, yeah.
But let me think. We could skip it for now. Twins first round pick.
Was Joe Mauer first round pick?
I mean, I feel like Mauer was.
I feel like he has to be. He's like one of the greatest catchers.
He was
/ first basemen ever.
Pirates first round pick. Garrett Cole.
Yeah, absolutely has to be. Dude, just stud.
Yep.
If I wasn't, I'd be sick.
Guardians first round pick. Lindor.
Yep.
Wow.
All
right, now we got to get a Guardians.
Was Vlad on the Indians?
Thome would have been one.
Damn, he was on the White Sox, the Twins, the Phillies, and the Indians.
Yep.
Jeez, man was traveling.
Let me think.
Was
Was
Vlad?
Scott?
No,
No, I don't think Vlad was.
Scott rolling.
Is Manny Ramirez in the Hall of Fame? No.
I mean,
David Ortiz is. Oh wait, I think Ortiz is in.
If David Ortiz is, then Joe Mara should be in the Hall of Fame, though. Does that mean
I think Ortiz? I think Ortiz retired first.
A-Rod retired, I'm pretty sure, first.
But he's definitely not. He was never on the Indians.
No, I know. I'm saying though, like if that's.
I think Ortiz was on the guard in the Indians at some point.
David Ortiz?
He was not.
David Ortiz wasn't on the Indians.
I think he wasn't early in his career. Maybe I'm thinking Manny though.
No, Manny I think was. Wasn't Vlad on the Indians?
Yeah. Got Cy Young.
On the Indians?
Yeah, for like a couple years. Jim Tomei, Dave Winfield, Satchel Paige, and Gaylord Perry were on there at some point.
Interesting.
Names. Ralph Kiner, Bob Feller, Steve Carlton was on there for a year.
Yeah, I don't know any of those people, bro.
Got a 8 out of 9.
We did good today, especially baseball standards.
Yeah.
All right, and then for the topic of the week, me and Vincent for spooky season, we're going to talk about the main horror villains and who we could take in a fight. Theoretically,
two we can take in a fight.
I mean, theoretically speaking, I guess. Yeah, like
I could do that.
Most of them are like first one we can do is easy, like Chucky. Like, are you fighting Chucky or are you running from Chucky?
No, I'm punting him into next week.
So now, like, that's my thing. So, like, yes, obviously Chucky, but then, like, also I can't say like Jigsaw though because, like, yeah, Jigsaw's on the bike and like obviously I'm beating his ass, but like his thing wasn't physical.
I mean, we're just talking about this is just a physical altercation. All right,
so Jigsaw
we're just going one on one.
You beating him to death with that tricycle?
I'm popping his tires.
Oh man,
taking him right out. Yeah, he's pop one tire. He's gonna skid, and then I'm curb stomp.
Real shit though. Like, have you seen any Saw movies? I haven't.
Yeah,
really seen.
I've seen a few of them.
I honestly don't think I've ever seen one full through. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if I've seen them fully through, but I've seen a few of them.
Not my kind of movie. Too much blood for me. But in the parts you have seen, do you think you're living right? Like you're getting through that?
Some of them. I guess it depends what the thing is. Like I know sometimes like like kill your friend so you can live. Don't know if I could but like cut my toe off, Yeah. Or like cut your hand off. I mean, it would be hard. But
some of them, those ones usually don't happen unless you get yourself stuck. Like there was one time when it was like you had to stick your hands in a glass box, and then you had to like pull your hands down without obviously like cutting your wrists and all that. So, and the girl like did it so dumb. Like she just put one hand in and used the other hand. She would have been fine, but she was such an idiot. Like I feel like sometimes they're just so dumb.
It's always dumb.
I feel like I'd outsmart the whole system, but maybe it's just me.
Some of them are hard, I'm sure.
No, for sure. I mean, it's like Fear Factor. Like some of them are absolutely hard, and some of them I'm gonna walk through. How are you feeling about? Can you take Freddy Krueger? So now he's only in your dreams, technically. Do you think you're still taking him?
Yeah, I only have nightmares.
Do you think it's? Oh well, that's insane. Well, he's in trouble then.
Does he have? Or his hand? I would say his hands are.
Well, he has one. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's two.
I'm just gonna take him into the sun. He's gonna roast.
That skin, bro. He needs the SPF 1000.
Yeah, so he's done.
Skin is shot.
He's frail, and his fit is terrible. Got no drip.
That's that striped sweater.
His Nike Freddy Krueger shoes are absolute gas, though.
Absolute.
Costs like $30,000.
Not worth a single cent though, but they're sick. If I ever passed by one, that wasn't that much. What about Frankenstein's monster?
What's his dimensions? What's he looking like? He's got to be.
His build is probably
8'2", 360. I mean, like he's got no movement though.
That's he is slow.
But if he gets me, I'm done. He's strong though. But he's slow. He's got no lateral quickness.
8 feet tall.
All right, I was close. What's his weight?
You know, it doesn't.
That's fine. Doesn't matter. He's
325.
I was pretty close.
Yeah.
Said 8'2", 360.
They said around 8 feet and around 325. But so he's slow as shit. I mean,
like, if we got a battle, obviously, if you're smart, you're just piecing out. But
fair.
if I got to throw the hands, you just get behind him, kick his knees out, stuff like that.
I was gonna say I'm gonna hit him like an at and just tie his legs up and then just push him over.
His balance can't be good.
His hand-eye is trash.
He has to get down really far to get to you.
Yeah, we're too nimble for that. That's an easy dub. How you doing against Hannibal Lecter now?
The real Hannibal Lecter? Is he a horror person?
Hannibal Lecter is, I'm pretty sure, is fake.
Who's he based on? He's based on somebody.
He is. I forget which actual.
He's based on. I think it's what.
He's a cannibalist, obviously.
Yes, he's. I mean, he's. Who is he? He's based on Alfredo Bali Trevino, who was just basically did the same thing.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like, this dude's.
He bites though, bro.
He bites. It's fine.
He's going for the nuts. Probably going for a snack. He's not munch them.
He just bites. I mean, I'd stay away from the mouth. Break his teeth early.
I don't know how he's fighting.
What's his dimensions?
His dimensions.
He's frail.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's not that big.
I'm coming off the top rope.
Yeah, I mean, he's smart though. You gotta remember, he's like super smart.
I'm tombstoning him. Yeah, he's book smart though.
That is true. I mean, in the moment, he won't have time to think. Let's see. Let's get a few more. Mike Myers, obviously.
What are his dimensions? So I swear he's got to be like 6'8".
And honestly, I don't know if I want to know, but I could say one thing. I'm taking
6'8", 270.
I think I got him, to be honest with you. In the original, he was portrayed as 5'10", 165.
What? Take him down.
No shot. I need the real guy. That is some. All right, here's a better one. 6'5", 198. That's more scary.
I could still. We weigh the same.
Yeah, I mean, he's
got a little bit of height on me. He moves slow too.
He is. That's the thing.
He's a hacker. He just kind of like gets the knife and stabs.
He is strong though. He is super strong.
Yeah, if he gets you in the chokehold, you're done.
Oh yeah, no.
That's like Frankenstein though. He's a little more nimble than Frankenstein, but he's
for sure.
But Mike Myers is moving slow on purpose. Frankenstein monster can't move fast.
You gotta watch out for the sneak attacks from Mike. He likes to come out of the closet and stuff. He gets crazy, bro.
He's slippery. But I mean, I watched some of his fight scenes, and those people are just bad.
Yeah, bro. Give me a knife too. Let's make it a fair fight.
Oh, yeah, knife for knife.
Or we can go mitts. I don't care, but it's gotta be a fair fight.
Slashing his Achilles,
right in his eye.
His fit also terrible. He's in a janitor jumpsuit.
And then boots. I know his feet hurt, bro. I know.
I need to see. Did we ever see his face? What's his real face look like?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen many of those. I don't know if they ever actually show his face.
Probably not.
I'm assuming at some point they have to, because like,
do his eyes roll? Once he does that eye roll to the back of the head thing, that's it. You can't see.
You can't make 10 films and not show his face once. You know what I mean? Let's get two more. First, the Ghostface.
Ghostface is Scream, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He might be the most difficult one. He kind of is he's got mitts. He's fast. He doesn't go slow. He just goes for the kill. Yeah, he's got no time. What are his dimensions? Because you never really see his body.
This is actually the most important dimension one you brought up, and I need to know this one because this is a.
I'm going 6'2", 172. He's like lanky. I feel
in the Scream In the first one, 1996, he was portrayed as 5'10".
Oh my god, that's me too.
I mean,
It's not scary. 5'10".
yeah. If that's right, let's see. Let me double check this. I mean, I keep seeing 5'10". This is one that says he's 6'4", 174.
No, he's light though.
He's light.
But he's quick. He's a quick 6'4".
I was also seeing a lot of 5'10s, so we'll meet in the middle. We'll say 6'2", 170.
He's quick though.
He is fast.
He's gonna give you the best fight.
He's got the knife.
His disadvantage is that gown is long.
Yeah, if I step on it, he trips. It's like, oh shit.
But he's fast.
That mask is also messing up his vision.
Maybe.
There's no way you can see through that clearly, bro. I had the mask. You cannot see that through that thing clearly. I don't care what anybody says. I can see, but it's a little blur. And if you start moving, you start getting crazy. Start bopping around like,
And he'd be the hardest fight. Could still take him though. He's got the quickness though.
I have one more after this because I just need to see a reaction when I say it. But yeah, Ghostface might be the toughest one because he's fast. The last one is a Xenomorph from Alien. You got a chance, bro? Or are you running?
As long as they don't get inside, the eggs don't get in me. So I'm gonna pop out my chest,
bro.
The Xenomorph, I mean they're tough. Predator can't even kill it half the time.
I think that might be where the line I draw. Like, and I usually will. I'll fight anything. I don't care.
It's just, I just have hands. It's gonna be tough.
That thing's got speed. He has hands, speed,
and they pop quick right on your face.
They can crawl on the ceiling. They do that crazy, John.
Especially if I don't have fire, done.
Double mouths. Who has a double mouth? That's wild.
Yeah, that's a loss probably.
Yeah, no.
If I don't have no flamethrower, loss.
No, we have nothing. He has nothing. He got his mitts. We got our mitts. I guess our environment maybe, but like
I don't know. He's good at close and far combat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he spits wild.
Oh, he spits acid. That's crazy.
He'd definitely be spitting something. That mouth always be dripping something now. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. Predator can't even kill him.
Yeah, I didn't bring up Pennywise. I just realized, but it's just because I would. You've seen it?
I would go into the sewer just to beat his ass.
So my point exactly. Pennywise's like actual weakness.
Coming out of the sewer.
Getting roasted.
Like verbally.
Pennywise's power is feeding on like people who are scared of him.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just show that you're not afraid of him anymore and just like roast him, he like disappears.
Mm.
So we would destroy. He would never come back after we were done with him. If he joined our COD lobby for 5 minutes, it'd be over. He'd pack up and move to a different dimension. It'd be over.
He's big though, isn't he?
That's a big ass dude.
But if we're just going hand combat, he might.
Oh, hand to hand. He might be
6'5" too. He might be LeBron James.
I'll check, but I'm pretty sure. Once I get inside his head, bro, that'd be a mind game for sure. I start off just roasting him.
His fit's not good for fighting. Big shoes, done.
It says here 6 foot 180.
Oh my god! Put my shoulder in his chest.
Bro, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, he has no weapons, right?
So technically, yes, none of them have weapons except for Xenomorph has like his mouth.
But I'm saying Pennywise doesn't come with a weapon usually.
Pennywise can like transform.
He has the balloon. Oh yeah, he can.
But technically, he wouldn't be allowed to because we're fighting in our. We're fighting hand to hand, like no extras. Because if he gets extras, then I'll start pulling extras, bro. You know what I mean? I'll extra something too. I'll extra roast him so that he'll never come back. I'll hit him with the boy. But yeah, no, that's all. Let us know who you guys think you could fight, and if there's any of the other villains that you would like us to rank on if we could take in a fight or not. Because most of them, I'm
I can't think of anybody else. Jason,
squaring up. I saw him too. I saw him on here. I just ignored it. I was like, I'm screwing up his hockey mask and his machete. I'll get a machete. We can get real physical. Leatherface was another one on here.
Mm.
Godzilla was on here. I didn't bring him up.
I mean, he's got it. Godzilla.
I'm gonna run. Y'all handle that. But yeah, there was some on here that I looked at and I was just like, it's on site. And then there was some I looked at and it was like, there's no shot. Like Slender Man's on here. You fighting Slender Man? I'm
taking him right out. He's 12 foot 100.
Nope.
100
that
pounds.
Man can like phase and disappear. I'll like go to swing. He'll be behind me. Nah, Chief. I'm good. 12 foot going behind me. I'm good, bro. No thanks.
No, he ain't got the body for it.
I don't want to find out what he got on that body. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because it's why he has like he can go like the octopus like hands too. I'm good, bro. That's one dude. I'm not. That's one whatever. I don't want to find out if it's real or not. I'm good.
Mm.
Also, there was Norman Bates. Can you fight Norman Bates, bro?
Yeah. He's if his mom's not helping him, we're good.
Bro, she better not step in. I don't want her to see what I do to her son. It'd be a bad time for her. She'd not have a good time. She'd be mad. She'd be upset.
Norman's not doing nothing.
If he's 5'6", he's tall. I gotta look it up now. Actually,
5'6". If he's 5'6", 100, he's probably like 5'4", 88 pounds.
Norman Bates, 6'1",
100 pounds though.
I mean, there's no way he's not 100 pounds. 6'2", 179. It says. There's another one that says he's 5'10", 140. So
yeah, that's
it
more
depends.
likely.
I guess it depends on his age.
Oh, sure. He got shorter maybe.
Regardless, yeah, no, I'm taking on.
He has a bad back. He has an arched back.
He ain't got no shot. He thinks because he's a slasher, like I'm gonna be afraid of him. His mama loving ass.
Hit him with a DDT.
Him with the RKO out of nowhere. He's gonna be like, where this hotel's haunted? No, the Bates. Is it Bates Motel or hotel? I don't know. Motel.
Yeah, they weren't even good enough for a hotel.
That's crazy. They were down that bad.
It was Motel 6. No, maybe.
not a Red 6 or whatever it's called.
It was Motel 6 and Red Roof Inn.
We'll keep the light on for you.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, they couldn't even keep the light on for him. He couldn't even reach the light switch, probably.
I mean, maybe.
Poor guy. But anyway, that's enough of us roasting horror villains. Thank you all for watching, as usual. And Vincent, if you have anything else you'd like to say.
No, that's it for this week. We'll see you. Hopefully go Phillies this week.
Go Phillies.
You get to relax from the Eagles this weekend. And thanks for sharing from the...
No, I'm sorry. Real fast. When's the Phillies' first game?
Saturday, 4 p.m.
Saturday at 4. Let's get it.
Yep. Thanks for sharing from the top. We're unfiltered.